Hello, everyone. Also wanted to jump on again and just kind of tell who I am. I haven't really spent much time on that. I know I said I was going to do that one day. My name is Charlene. I'm actually half Italian, half Irish. My parents both, their family members came over here to North America from Ireland and from Italy. So when they got here, uh, well, the Italians have kind of already been rooted in New York. So my family, that's where all of them are from. New York, both sides actually. My parents met in New York. Like I said, they were from totally different sides there. The Irish and the Italians, they actually did not get along at all. And my mother's father absolutely hated the idea of her marrying an Italian. So there was a lot of roots going back, a lot of conflict. And so they eloped, and had 4 children. My siblings, I have 2 sisters and a brother, and another sister that is an adopted sister. She is actually the daughter of my real sister who passed away early in life. I was in like 7th grade. She was actually murdered. It's a long story, and one that took me many years to kind of work through. But all of those people definitely placed in my life to help me be who I am today, for good or bad. I'm not going to say it was all good, because it wasn't. But my sister was definitely one of the rays of sunlight in my life. Taught me a lot of things early on. I feel like she was a guide here to kind of help me, establish who I am and get me started in life. Because she just was a really, really, really good person, truly. Like I was mentioning before, I am Rh negative. I actually didn't find that out until I got married and pregnant with my first child. I only have one child, and he's a miracle that he's even here. A lot of issues with that. I'll go into that story at another time, because a lot of things surrounding that, the reason why. But like I said, Rh negative. I am Rh negative blood type, and whenever you mix 2 different bloods together, like the negative and positive, it's actually not. It's has to do with the protein, and what it does is, if my child's blood were to mix with mine in the womb, it would, my blood cells would attack the fetus and kill the baby. So just at that time, actually, it literally just came out a shot called Rogam, which I didn't know anything about, and they did not give me a choice. They actually made me feel like I didn't have a choice, and whether to take it or not. And so basically they said that I would lose a baby. And anyway, I did end up taking the shot, and that's another story for another day as well. But just been through a lot of things, and kind of isolated, very isolated, in those days when I was pregnant and before. I had so many things happen in dreams and prophecies. I would get a lot of things like that, and it was never good stuff, and I actually really hated having that ability. But I kind of lost it for a little while, and I went through several dark nights of the soul, and then finally it came back around, and just, I don't know, about 2 years ago, I had another awakening, and all my abilities from back when I was in the 20s started coming back to me. And my 20s, I actually started it really getting into the religions and Reiki. Healing, I got a lot of books on that. Astrology, I am really into astrology. I do love the stars. I have been since I was very, very young. I started with that when I was like 4 years old. But, and then I finally got me a telescope in my early 20s. But I am, as far as my signs go, my sun sign is Sagittarius. My moon is Capricorn. My Venus is also Capricorn. And my rising is Leo. Of course, quite a few other things, but one of the things about star seeds is that it's not like just anybody and everybody can be a star seed. You can actually find out through your birth chart, and you need to know your time of birth, and alignments and things. There are actually a few sites dedicated, and there is a Discord dedicated to people that may feel like they are star seeds. You can visit. You can do an easy Google search. I'm not going to say the names until I get permission in order to reveal the Discord stuff information. But like I said, I kind of mentioned that before in another video, that it's just trying to do my own thing here and get my own healing practice started. I actually started it and then stopped because I don't know, I really struggle with the idea of charging people for healing. But I know we all need to make a living, so eventually I am going to turn that website on, and try to do, a reasonable amount. But I will definitely update when I do that and let everyone know. But just for now, that's pretty much everything I wanted to share. And eventually, more and more, I'm going to, release. Well, not release, but tell more of my story. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe and join me, and I'm join my little community that I'm trying to build up here. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care again. Bye.